Друзья, давайте пройдем встречу с Рэй. Как раз сейчас время позднее, хочется сказочки красивой на ночь. Так что let's go.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun, but recently she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to we all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder. Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now...
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of... Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, which would also be pretty scary.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're...
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going...
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared...
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control.
Huh? What?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun...
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has...
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through.
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now...
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll...
Oh, okay. Take...
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryo Commission, if things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Huh? You can actually do that?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up...
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I... You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in thank you very much.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolated. Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami...
Друзья, вот как бы знание легенд. Так, эти пути. Что именно? Ну, странно. Вот, например, я задание легенд типа раз раз и вхожу и смотрю фишечки. А здесь на экран заданий. Ну типа нету линеек, веточек. Let's go. Ну такое. Это что, просто тогда такой квест сделали, чтобы это, чтобы люди не клацали. Цель, какая цель? Найдите я у Мико.
No time to lose.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as... Still, your answer has put me in a good mood. So tell me, what is the
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm... Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong.
All right. There's little purpose. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed.
What?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. Faye seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are more... I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat. I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen... I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your... Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Oh, we've got a pass permit!
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because... Wait, this is... authentic. Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Is impeccable. Impeccable. Так, друзья, я хочу посмотреть. Я ж это данжик прошел. 0 из 1 сокровищ. Забрал единственное сокровище.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Ай-яй-яй.
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate...
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
think of this? She's acting strange, huh?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect...
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business.
What do you mean?
It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Эй! Офигенное имя. Эй, ты чё?
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just... Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. And thinking, but the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No. She was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity. That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to...
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because...
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
I see. So
You can fix it!
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it. Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
А у нее похож голос на Ноэль чем-то.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there and who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia? It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right, then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid...
What?
Эй!
But
Как
you're
ты там?
just A's consciousness,
Let's go!
aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
Let's go, go, go! Ой, с этого момента, да, начинаются ответвления, насколько я понимаю.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town!
Так. Друзья, сейчас мы посмотрим на фишечку. Не, слушай, что тут просто одна дорога, да, получается? Странно.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-pro...
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Shogun,
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix the focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with it.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be...
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango. so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both Dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right...
A chance combination. Interesting.
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly.
Nice. It's sweet.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like... porridge? Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this Dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't say...
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have...
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango milk. Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself.
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire...
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to... read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure...
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could...
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over... There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of...
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I know every individual word in these books' titles. So why is it that they make no sense to me in these... Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sansetias to become stronger. It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be... Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you...
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Героическая. Так, подождите, приключенческие. Короче.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world? You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting... Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel... The suspense is Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Yeah, she has so much love. The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance? That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so complex these days? Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice. Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his...
He's a fictional character. He does... What about the antagonist, though? Don't you have any thoughts of...
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved.
A doesn't seem interested in the... So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light now? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they back when I decided to isolate myself in the plain of Euthymia. There was no... In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we... But the truth is right here in front of my eyes.
And that's exactly why we brought you out. To take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present.
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope...
Ooh, great idea! Ace had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that...
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you...
So...
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time.
Okay. So what exactly is striking a pose? Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agree... the more I think about it, the more... How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all. Okay, I'll try that. Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from. It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually... The pose is exactly the same. And so is the scenery in the background.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to... So, the one in this photo, if it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she...
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma.
So then, who does that make you?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence... I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in many different forms. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of...
So even I, who seeks eternity, then how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond... You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer... Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. Perhaps...
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things, and that means that we've done a really great job as her...
Master Kamaji! Master Ka...
Why is it getting so... Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the...
Ippei? Is that someone from the...
Yep, let's find out what's...
Ah, it's you. Huh? The almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry. He's not here at the moment.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we...
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiation. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found some, but for some reason, today...
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant...
That's right. Apologies. Since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission at present.
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryo Commission is in decline. Plus So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a...
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for...
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have...
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan...
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then... Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory. No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something.
What do you think of...
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue's...
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope...
Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the I feel something that doesn't belong.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant... There is no escape!
By royal decree! I'm a rock! Pew pew!
Finally,
Why are there ronin there? This is a Tenryo Commission base!
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Kill Barry! Today!
Now you shall perish!
The Barry! Say no more! Finally, Let's get down to business! No rest for...
Tidal wave!
The Barry!
No time to lose.
Witness the power of the Wasp. Rain outlines your fate.
Midnight Venta... Finally,
ain't having your drink. Huh.
Shouldn't let your guard down. After the fairy, let's get down to business.
Inazuma shines eternal.
To the fairy.
There is no escape.
No, my sword.
Let's get down to business.
Rain cutter.
Yeah! Diana special!
As you wish, me. To the fairy.
Now you shall perish.
No more. To the fairy.
Absurd.
No, my sword. Let me lead you.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. To the fairy. What's one?
Oz, reveal thyself!
Taste my
Shine down.
Rain outlines your face. Rain cutter.
I summon thee! Look at you, Boo Down!
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Fall before me. One stroke. Riptide. You win. This.
It's Kujo Kamaji! But who's he with?
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from...
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced...
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look... Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single...
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan.
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to...
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou Commissioner. The process is quite simple.
Sorry, a duel with the...
The first Tenryou Commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must... Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced... Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my... Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new... Does not a single person dare to face you?
I will challenge you, Almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win again...
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father... Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have...
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you...
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me, but if nothing else... And right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with, then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless. But I accept. Come. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your... You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner, however, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the...
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would...
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's some...
Whew! learn to deal with the situation. You're just like the show.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly... He has shown me how some things remain the same, even... I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out of...
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes can't... Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, the Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself, but I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done. This has certainly been a memorable series of...
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, the only thing left to do is return the pass permit.
Did you know? Well then, you'll have to tell me... How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity... That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to...
What? But she said she doesn't need...
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god... But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Продолжение следует. И шо, это другая тема была, получается. Так что такие дела. Ну было бы странно, если бы это было 4-звездочное свидание с Сёгун Рейденом. Было бы реально странно. Ну ладно, друзья. Будем ждать продолжения. Let's go.